Stand for prayer and pledge.
Father in heaven, bless us as we gather today for this meeting. Guide our minds and hearts so that we will work for the good of our community. Teach us to be generous in our outlook, courageous in the face of difficulty, and wise in our decisions. Thy will be done. Amen.
Amen. I
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I'd like to call today's meeting of the Hancock County Commission, Thursday, October 24th, 2019 at 2:30 p.m. to order. Roll call.
Mr. President, all Hancock County Commissioners are present.
Okay. We have a nice short agenda, saying we're only a week away. Approval of the minutes of the meeting from October 17th. Is there a motion to approve?
Move to approve.
Questions? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries 3-0. And we'll zip down to new business. Discussion of fall cleanup days. Mr. Davis, do you want to talk on this?
Sure. There will be a town cleanup that's going to take place on November 1st, which is Friday, a week from tomorrow. And it'll begin on Friday and continue into Saturday. It'll be held at the Wells Building in Newell on Friday from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. and then again the next day from 8 a.m. until noon. On Saturday, there will also be a packer truck, a garbage truck, that'll be going through Newell, in through the alleys and the streets downtown only. And so if folks don't have the ability to get their items to the Wells facility, then they'll be picked up on Saturday. They'll be taking household junk, demolition debris, old furniture, carpet, televisions, tires, up to 10 per person, scrap metal and old appliances. This doesn't prohibit anyone who lives outside of Newell not to bring their items as well, but you may be asked to show ID in the event that they don't know you. But we're encouraging all folks to participate in this and try to clean it up. Clean up Newell a little bit better.
Thank you. Then item 2 is a consideration to approve to advertise for vacancies on the Hancock County Park Board. Is there a motion to approve?
Move to approve.
Questions? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries 3-0. Finance, exoneration orders, 2. Mr. Lucas, good to go?
Yes.
Approval of the exoneration orders?
Move to approve.
Questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries 3-0. No travel today?
No, sir.
General county bills.
$62,711.20. P-card payment, all funds, $32,872.74. And September expenditures, all funds, $1,156,231.11.
Is there a motion to approve?
Move to approve.
Questions? All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries 3-0. Animal shelter levy fund bills and requisitions.
They're okay to pay.
Motion to approve.
So moved.
Questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries 3-0. Library levy fund bills and requisitions.
2 libraries submitted and they're okay to pay.
Motion to approve.
Move to approve.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries 3-0. Sheltered workshop levy fund bills and requisitions.
They're okay to pay.
Motion to approve.
So moved.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries 3-0. We're going to jump down one to the meetings. We're hitting the end of the year. We got a couple holidays falling on Thursday. And just like to make notes of this. The meeting for November 14th is good. The meeting that would have been November 28th has already been rescheduled for November 26th. That's the Tuesday before Thanksgiving. The meeting on December 12th is okay. And we have one scheduled for December 26th, which is the day after Christmas. And would you guys consider moving that meeting to December 30th?
That works for me.
And since it's certain times of year, maybe we could just have that meeting at 9 o'clock and it'd be done with it.
We may change that meeting to December 30th, which is a Monday at 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock. Any other questions? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries 3-0. Mr. Lucas, did you ask the schedule?
Yeah, I was looking at a couple of things that I was going to ask of the commission. I think there's a few policies and just some general matters that I would ask to meet with the three of you so we could review them. It might take a while. I would probably just refer to this as like a workshop with your council. So if you could set aside a block of time for me whenever you have a chance, just so we could sit down and meet. We don't have to do that right now, but just, you know, if you have a date, that'd be fine.
About November 15th?
That'll be fine. In the morning?
It's good with me.
Yeah, around 9
9
a.m. or so?
o'clock?
Okay.
We need a motion for that.
It's an informal thing, so I don't think you need, if you want to make a motion for the record, you can, but it's not necessary.
Motion for the record, schedule November 15th at 9 a.m. as a workshop session with legal counsel.
So moved.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion carries 3-0. Now we'll go to the order. Valerie. Sheriff Fletcher.
Just remind people, we have Halloween coming up. I just sent out the press release in regards to all the times for the county. For instance, Weirton is 6 to 8, October 31st. It's all going to be October 31st this year. New Cumberland will be 5 to 6:30. Unincorporated areas will be 6 to 8 p.m. and Chester 6 to 7:30, all on October 31st. Just to remind people that we've got a lot of little people out there excited, running around, you know, mooching candy and whatever else, and just having a good time. They're going to be darting out in front of traffic, etc. And we need, as adults and licensed drivers, to be aware and be very protective of our children. So on top of that, I will also be having our x-ray machine downstairs manned to where anybody who wants to bring their candy in and have it x-rayed for potential hazards. We've done it in the past, we've never found anything yet, but it eases a lot of parents' minds, and I'd be happy to continue to do that. And that will be during the entire hours of trick-or-treating, plus at least a half hour to 45 minutes, maybe even an hour after the hours of trick-or-treating, for people to bring their children and candy. And the officers I have assigned to that, they have a good time with the kids too. They try to steal their candy. So, anyways, I hope they all have a good time and it's going to be safe for everyone.
Thank you. Mr. Wright.
That trial for next Thursday is still on, and I have every anticipation that it will occur. So I think Bob's making arrangements to get a van for shuttle people up here, what have you.
Have any pickup areas set? Or
The last time we did this, we picked up behind the fire station in the big open parking lot back there. So I'm going to send an email saying that's where we'll pick up starting at 7:30. What I've got is the small van from the senior center. So I'll start shuttling people every 15 minutes or so from 7:30 till 8:45, whatever.
Can it be before 7:30? My office starts at 7:30.
We'll do the
after.
first one 7:15 then.
Thank you.
Okay. Jeremy?
I don't have anything to that.
Nothing. Mr. Alonji? Tracy?
At our last commission meeting, we were able to honor our first responders, and I had made mention of my dispatcher, Aaron Beaumont. So I wanted to read the letter that we received about Aaron. It says, to whom it may concern, on 8/14/2019, at approximately 9:41 hours, law enforcement was dispatched to various locations in the New Cumberland area for what would be described as an active shooter. I, Shane Saranovic, was working at my part-time job as a patrolman for the city of New Cumberland. I overheard the radio traffic on the Hancock County Sheriff's radio band and instantly understood the seriousness of the call. I then noted the male dispatcher's voice and noted it was both calm and understandable. I am well aware that the dispatcher was Aaron Beaumont, who is both a co-worker and someone I would describe as family. I proceeded to the Hancock County 911 Center to offer my assistance that I could lend. However, I was dispatched by Aaron to another shooting scene where 3 subjects were shot. Again, I noted the calm and professional demeanor that Aaron displayed. It goes without saying that the dispatchers working that evening did an amazing job and most definitely saved lives that evening. After another shooting call continued to pour in, my role with the New Cumberland Police Department changed as my full-time department's special response team was activated. All of the Brooke County deputy sheriffs were treated with respect and were offered any assistance that was needed by the Hancock County dispatchers. Brooke County Sheriff's Office deputies made comments that when contacting Hancock County 911 that the dispatchers were calm, professional, and even tried to lighten the mood with small talk. That could mean the world to a police officer in a very violent and chaotic scene. Again, from the bottom of my heart, and members of the Brooke County Sheriff's Office would like to thank the Hancock County 911 Center and their dispatchers for the amazing work that was done. I respectfully ask this letter be presented to the Hancock County 911 Center Director, Hancock County Commission, and also Mr. Aaron Beaumont. You don't get letters like this every day. And I have said ever since that incident occurred that my dispatchers went above and beyond as far as I was concerned. This is proof that not only Aaron, even though he was specifically mentioned, the other dispatchers were also complimented and commended on their service that night. So I just wanted to be able to read the letter that we received for his recognition and his honor. So thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Mr. Vitus?
Yeah, I'm fairly quiet today.
Mr. Lucas?
Nothing today.
Mrs. Scola?
No, sir.
Commissioner Davis?
Just like to thank Julie and Tamara for showing up Saturday at the opening of the Hancock County Dog Park. It was a nice turnout, beautiful weather. I had 50, 60 dogs there, and it was a great day. So thanks for covering that for us.
Mr. Cowie?
I just want to welcome some people that we have appointed to the CVB. I serve on the top of West Virginia CVB board, and we have a new director now, which is Terry Phillips from Willing, and also we have a Savannah Schroll-Guz of Weirton, who's the new CVB office manager. So I want to mention that to them and welcome them on board for the CVB. That's all I have.
I just have a couple things. October 19th was a busy day. The Cancer Walk was a big success. Probably had what I thought 50, 60 people, but somebody corrected me and said it was over 100. And you were right. The dog park opening went off really well. The amazing thing is, I think dogs get along better than humans sometimes. All them dogs were in those 2 fenced-in areas, and they were just like playing tag, hide and go seek or whatever. I was totally amazed at how they get along. And I want to thank you to the elections office, the clerk's office, for their 2 days of the voting machines. And I think you guys extended that to the high schools?
Yes, we did. We just attended Ware High School. The teacher there, Mr. Thompson, very well organized. We registered that day 115. He has 60 more coming in tomorrow, which will bring him up to 100%
for the Jennings Randolph Award. So it's about time we had that in Hancock County.
Good.
We are going to be attending Oak Glen High School. I think they made a challenge to them. So we will be out there next week for Oak Glen.
Thank you for what you're doing there. And I believe that's all that we have on the agenda. Is there a motion to adjourn?
Move to adjourn.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries 3-0.